Hello, everybody. My name is Rabba Sara Hurwitz. Welcome to Maharat's 8 Days of Light. This year on Hanukkah, many of us usually think about light. The themes of light and darkness tend to get a lot of attention. As rabbis, educators, and spiritual seekers, there's much to say about the Torah of light, which is so needed to penetrate the overwhelming darkness some of us feel today. And yet this year I found myself more than ever interested in the menorah itself. When I went back to the familiar section in the Gemara that discusses the miracle of finding that curse of oil, I noticed that a key piece of information was not there. When the Chashmonaim arrived in the Beit HaMikdash that had been desecrated by the Syrian Greek army, what was the kli, the vessel, that they actually lit as part of the rededication ceremony? We know what they didn't light. The classic 7-armed golden menorah that is described in detail in the Torah had already been stolen by the Syrian Greeks. We also know that the menorah was reconstructed, and the Gemara in Avodah Zarah hints that the Chashmonaim used a menorah fashioned out of wood. But the Gemara goes on to explain that the goal was to cover it with richer and better materials. So when the community could afford to beautify it, iron was added. Then when it could afford even more, it was covered with tin. And then when they grew richer, they fashioned it with silver. And when they grew even richer, they fashioned it from gold, from zahav. The menorah then is a symbol of resilience that is ever evolving. And so when the Jewish people came back to the Beit HaMikdash, the fact that this wooden menorah that may have been wrapped in iron and tin and gold was still intact is a miracle worth celebrating. Resilience emerges from a strong foundation, and the base, the menorah, was designed to evolve. It started off with wood, but it became a vessel with multi-layers of materials, conveying an image of striving towards growth. The base, often overlooked, must also be evolving, strengthened, and beautified. Yes, it is the flames that capture our imagination, but the base, the strong and steady foundation, is what holds us up. This year, ask yourself, what holds you steady? How can you nurture and nourish your foundation in order to help spur your light and resilience this year? How can you evolve to achieve serenity and productivity? What is your inner foundation from which you can emerge to spread your light? Whatever the answers to these questions are, I want to wish you, from me and the entire Maharat team, a year of emerging from darkness towards stability, from darkness towards light. Hanukkah Sameach.